Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Thanks to Salvation, the latest Thargoid threat in the Cornstar system has now been averted. There are crash ships absolutely anywhere, and for those commanders who took part in his secret mission to deliver basic medicines, or what we thought were basic medicines, to a particular rescue ship, will be rewarded with a brand new shiny Guardian Gauss Cannon. This is an engineered Guardian Gauss Cannon that will fire 4 shots in one go, causing a hell of a lot of damage. So let's go and see if this weapon is actually any good and what the specifications are on it. So there I was, milling about the Cornstar system, marvelling at the wreckage and damage of all the crashed Thargoid ships that are on every planet in that particular system. I've never seen anything like it. Whatever Salvation did, it certainly worked. And then with that, I went and go and visit a few of these Thargoid crash sites just to see the models in a different light and get out and stand on them. We've all done this, well, especially those commanders who have Odyssey. Sorry, console commanders, your time will come. But anyway, with that, it wasn't long before I got the message from Salvation, as promised, on Thursday the 23rd. So, it being Thursday the 23rd, I thought I'd read that message and then take a look at what it said. The message reads, Commander, this is Salvation, the self-professed man of science. Congratulations on helping prevent further deaths in the Cornstar system. Your deliveries contributed to my prototype anti-Xeno weapons timely activation to drive away the Thargoids. You know it, right? As promised, the modified Guardian human hybrid module for your ship is now in storage at the Bright Sentinel megaship. This is situated in the Mbuni system, for which you have been issued a permit. My work to save humanity is now reaching a crucial stage. I am continuing to develop the new anti-Xeno weapon, as well as my detection network. Soon I will be ready to strike a decisive blow against the Thargoids. Stay alert, Commander. There is a part for you to play in our victory. And also, I then received the permit to the Mbuni system as well, where the particular Bright Sentinel Taurus Mining Ventures ship is located. So I got myself straight over to the Mbuni system, and with that, it wasn't long before I found that particular ship in question. It's quite a nice little system. You can tell the Taurus Mining Consortium has done an awful lot of work here, and there are quite a few things to see on the planets, like drilling sites. I went in there and I got hold of this Guardian Gauss Cannon, and it's an impressive little cannon it is. Now, as I mentioned, I took part in Salvation's little cunning scheme to bring an end to the Thargoids in the Cornstar system, so I was awarded this 2B Guardian Gauss Cannon that had been engineered anyway. But you can also get it if you've got all the items and materials required to get it. Let's take a look at that first. Now, there are some modified Gauss cannons that you can buy here as well from the technology broker. Roberto Gilbert is the guy's name. You can see modified stuff up here as opposed to the general stuff down there. So if we look at the modified one, so the modified Gauss Cannon here, click on that. This is what you need to unlock the item. So I'm okay on all this Guardian stuff, but not so much on the Nubium or thermal cooling units. Never mind. Going back and looking at the modified Gauss Cannon Fix Class 1, you can see I still need that Nubium there as well. So good to know that once unlocked, you can buy a modified Gauss Cannon as well from the Guardian tech brokers. So all that is all well and good, but what about doing a compare and contrast between a standard Guardian Gauss Cannon and this new Salvation model? Well, let's take a look. Okay, so here I am in outfitting, and we're going to do a compare and a contrast in regards to a normal Guardian Gauss Cannon, if there is such a thing, and this engineered one that we've got from Salvation. So straight away you can see the mass is 4 tons, 4 tons. Integrity, it's like top trumps this, isn't it? 42, and that one 42 as well. Power draw on the normal one is 2.61 megawatts. 2.61 megawatts, that's the power draw. Okay, so no difference so far. As you can see, the next one, damage per second, engineered. It's an engineered function of this weapon. 170.1 on the Salvation version, compared to 46.4. Now, damage 35 on Salvation's version, for the damage of 38.5. So even if you factor in the fact it doesn't do as much damage, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because the damage per second is like 170. Anyway, distributor draw is 7.20 megawatts on the traditional version, and on the Salvation one, 1.8 megawatts. Thermal load is 6.2 as opposed to 25.0 on a standard Gauss cannon. Armor piercing 140 is the same. Maximum range is coming in at the same. The rate of fire, because it's a burst Guardian Gauss cannon, is obviously more. It's 4.9 as opposed to 1.2. The clip size is 4 because it's a burst, and also it's a clip size of 1 on the normal one. Maximum ammo 400 on the Salvation Guardian Gauss cannon. Now that's something. Damage fall off start at 1,200 meters as opposed to 1,500 meters. So to be fair, that doesn't make the blindest bit of difference. So it's the Salvation Guardian Gauss cannon for me all the way. Ooh, just check out the sound of this thing firing. Look how it fires. It's a severe burst of Guardian weapons and technology here. And I haven't been that excited about a Guardian weapon in Elite Dangerous for quite some time. As regards to heat, when you fire it, you can see it generally bursts by about 10%, something like that, but the heat soon sort of like seeps away. You marry this with some heat dissipating beam lasers, and I think you could be well onto a winner of thrashing some Thargoids. But we're going to have to wait for some Thargoids to go out and thrash. Out of all the modules I've picked up through community goals and all that so far, and even power play, this, to me, is perhaps the best one. It's actually something you can use, and I am looking forward to using this when I go and pick on some Thargoids. Although, I'm going to have to go and get some Nubium and some other items so I can unlock a few more of these modified Gauss cannons, so I can really up the ability of my Thargoid destroying ship, because this Asp Explorer isn't quite going to cut it. Might put it on my crate. That's a good Thargoid killing machine anyway. I've been Ricardo, thanks very much for watching. This has been a brief look at the Salvation issuing of the modified Guardian Gauss cannon for delivering all those basic medicines. Hope you liked the video. See you soon.